Hey guys, Harmonix here, and I got some crazy news today. Some crazy news. First of all, Viacom is selling Harmonix. Now, who can pick up Harmonix? Who has the power to pick up Harmonix? Well, we know if Viacom is selling Harmonix, Microsoft might be a good candidate. We also know that Microsoft already has their hands in the Harmonix pot. What's with hosting, Rock Band Network for both PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. So that is definitely a possibility. So we don't know. Another person who might be considering buying it might be EA. Now, if you think about it, EA could absolutely do it too, but it'd be harder for EA to do it than for Microsoft. We also know that, speaking of EA, Dragon Age 2 was actually seen. There's some gameplay that was actually seen on YouTube that was immediately taken down. EA's crack team who go ahead and take shit down when we really want to see them. They should be showing it them damn selves. Took it down, their mothers, give them the middle finger of justice. Bam! Anyway, so let's continue. Yamaguchi stated that PlayStation 3 hardware restricted Gran Turismo 5. Now, there are absolutely three other people who have actually said that, making a grand total of 4 as far as I know. One is being Harmonix. Wait, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who said that. I looked at the stats. I'm sorry, 5 people. Samuel Tagik being another one. We looked at the stats and we said, wait a minute. They have memory switching. They have the part where you have to pretty much go between memory. Well, basically what it means is that if video is taking this much memory, there's only the rest of the memories left for the system. Well, wait, that's not good. What the hell are they thinking? That's going to cause problems if games continue to evolve. Well, guess what? Games are continuing to evolve, and we got the problem. And that's pretty much where it's at. How do I know? Well, I've heard other people talk about it before. Let's talk about it. We've heard that from the very beginning, I think 1 year out of the gate, we heard that Kojima had a problem regarding the hardware of the PlayStation 3 regarding Metal Gear Solid 4. Now, a lot of people were trying to say, no, he was talking about the Blu-ray. He was talking about the Blu-ray. No, he wasn't talking about the Blu-ray, because he said, and I quote, he said the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 3 is not as powerful as Sony originally said it was. Well, how could you be talking about the Blu-ray if you said that? Sorry, guys. Clean up your own mess. And, find some place else to clean up your own mess. Okay? Go that way. Go take it that way. Take it that way. Take it away. Don't bring it here. Because we already know. We read it. We know what he said. Okay? We know what he said. See, one thing about Crazy Hand mentioned how Xbox 360 gamers, they like to go ahead and try to edit, they try to edit things on Wikipedia. Well, quite frankly, if you're looking for Wikipedia to find real good news regarding that, I don't know why you're actually doing that, but whatever's whatever. You might want to go to a little more, secure site. But the fact of the matter is that one thing about PlayStation 3 fanboys I know is that they play damage control quick and powerful as hell. I'm just saying. Anyway, so many people said that. We've known that Final Fantasy 14 is also, Square Enix, that is, also has stated that the held-back is because of PlayStation 3 hardware as well. They've also said that. Now, we also have this guy right here, who's actually a PlayStation 3. He's actually on the PlayStation. He works for Sony, who've actually stated that Gran Turismo 5 was held down by PlayStation 3 hardware. So what does that mean, basically? Well, that means that the hardware is crap, like I told you it was. God forbid you actually listen to me. Now you can go ahead and listen to these 3 guys who have said it. If one person say it, okay, he might be his opinion. If 2 people say it, you might want to consider thinking about it. If 3 people saying it, 3 developers, and then one of the developers is actually someone who actually works for Sony, you might want to consider listening. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Hagar, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yes, no, maybe so, possibly yes, almost definitely yes. We saw a picture of one of the developers with a mask on for whatever reason, and in the background he had a picture of Hagar. So that actually could mean that Hagar could be confirmed for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Is it possible? Well, we do know Hagar is actually from the Street Fighter series. Yes, he's from the Street Fighter series, by the way. Yes, his game is called Final Fight, but there's a story behind that. Basically, Hagar was supposed to be in Street Fighter, but now he's in he was taken to Final Fight, and at the same time, his animation for his character was moved over, and that's when they created Zangief. Okay, if you notice, a lot of the moves that Hagar has and the moves that Zangief has are in fact the same, including the jump punching and the jump drop kick and the suplex and all that nature. I'm just saying. Bang, zoom, there you go. Let's continue. So it is definitely possible that Hagar might be there. Square Enix is actually looking for planners for the Final Fantasy Versus 13 for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. It seems that there's a good chance that this game is actually going multiplayer. Now, is it out of character? Is it? No way, Zeph. Are you shitting me? No way, Zeph. That's not going to happen. Well, let's think about it for a second. We do already know that Square Enix only has out of their Final Fantasy 14 games, there's only like Final Fantasy games were multi-platform from the start. Okay? Released on the MSX and the Nintendo and all that. So it was from the start, it was actually multi-platform, okay? Now, we also know that there's only 4 games out there, Final Fantasy, that is absolutely exclusive. And that's what? That's 9, 10, 10-2, and 12. Okay, everything else is multi-platform, via console or PC or otherwise. Now, we also know, actually, most of them actually are, well, anyway. So we also know that Final Fantasy 13 was to become a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Now is multi-platform. We also know that Final Fantasy 14 was supposed to become a PlayStation console exclusive. Now we also found out that there is a SKU for the Xbox 360. It hasn't been released yet, but we found out that there is a SKU for it. So that's 2 things that we already know. So is this out of the ordinary? Should anyone be surprised? Well, if you're surprised, then you might want to start. I don't know what you might want to do, but whatever, dude. You're not supposed to be surprised at this. I'm not. Not even remotely. Not even remotely. I'm surprised that this is the first I'm hearing about this. Speaking of which, speaking of finally hearing about it, we have Kinect Sales, guys. Kinect Sales. Now, here's the thing. PlayStation Move, we also know that sold over 300,000 units in the first 10 days, right? We found out that Kinect sold over 475,000 units in 2 days. Oh, it gets worse. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. We come to find out that PlayStation Move sold over 300,000 units in the first 10 days all over the world. We come to find out that Kinect sold over 450,000 units in only America, which means that that's huge, guys. That means that we don't even have the official numbers from all over the world. We only have the numbers for America, and already it's kicking its ass. And according to these numbers, it says around 40,000 Americas come up with that number. So that means that if it's 40% of the number 300,000 is America, which indicates that's around, let me see, 50% would be 150, so 40% might be around 130 to 135. Well, about 130 to 120 to about 135. That would be about 40%, somewhere around there. The math might be a little off, but somewhere around there. That's actually 30%. So at any rate, irrelevant, because 300,000 units in the U.S. In the U.S. alone in 10 days versus 30,000 units all over the world in 10 days versus only in one country, 475,000 units. That's incredible. Let me drop some numbers on you. Kinect Sports, 143,000. Dance Central, 133,000. Connectables, 98,000. I actually knew Connectables was going to be an interesting seller. I did, because this will be a casual, mothers and daughters and whatever. I'm sure they would like the kids. I was actually thinking about getting Connectables for my daughter. So, Your Shape Fitness Evolve, 61,000. Fighters Uncaged, for the love of me, I have no idea why, 32,000, which means that there are 32,000 very unhappy customers right now. Sonic Riders, 32,000 again. I'm sorry, no. Kinect Joyride, 32,000. Sonic Free Riders, 18,000. So yeah, there is some really good numbers right there for Kinect. Powerful numbers, and that's it. Oh no, one more thing. There's apparently a brand new game out new Super Mario Bros. 3, a fan remake of the original Super Mario Bros. I'm definitely going to go ahead and pick it up when I get the chance. I'm going to go ahead and play it and let you know when I'm thinking about the game. So that's pretty much it, guys. So let's go over it. Let's do a remake. A retake, rather. Viacom selling Harmonix. Microsoft, maybe. EA, maybe. EA took down Dragon Age 2 gameplay. Boo, EA. PlayStation 3 hardware restricting. Third time we've heard this. Hagar, Marvel vs. Capcom. Final Fantasy Versus 13 might be multi-platform. Kinect Sales shits all over Move. And Final Fantasy, and new Super Mario Bros. 3 coming out for PC. It's supposed to be a good game. I've seen some of it. It actually looks pretty good. That's it. I'm done. I gotta go to work. Peace and love. Oh, let me just quote on something. Someone told me that they were asking me, well, if you work for Apple, where's your iPod? Where's your Mac? Guys, just because I work for Apple does not necessarily mean I have to actually have an iPod or a Mac. I'm just letting you know. Why would I need one? You know? I mean, yeah, they have training classes there. Will I get one in the future? That's a definite possibility because I'm loving the Mac right now. Like, every time I turn around, I'm finding out, oh, snap, this is actually pretty cool. Oh, snap, this is actually pretty cool. So, yeah, definitely, if you guys are looking for getting a Mac, you're going to love the Mac. Can I give you a discount? No, but you'll love the Mac anyway.